built in there. It's okay. God, there it is. There's a microphone. Now let's see if I can do it on the other window. Okay, we're on 2K, which is not a good. Because it's turned off. Cool. Cool. Everything's cool. Very good. I'm going to make a bigger. If I unplug that from the TV, that Logitech, do you know anything about if it needs to repair, like relink, or will just like find it? Nobody ever uses it.
No, people use it.
Really? Alright. Let me just, hey Evan, sorry about that. We figured it out. Thank you. Although I was already kind of like aware. Yay! My bad. I can't see it. All right, let me. What's happening with the? This is cropped, I assume. Yes. Blam, blam. That's Nikki.
Hello.
All right, I'm gonna turn the chat overlay off. And we're gonna do this like this. I'm gonna throw this off to the side. That's Sloppy Joe. This can go away. Is that going with that? Anyway. All right. I'm going to do official stuff, and then we're going to chat. I don't have a lot of topics today. So here's how this goes.
I'm listening.
It's your first time.
Okay.
Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to Streamer's Corner. I am SamProof. I have been live streaming since 2005, and now I work here at mobcrush.com. Nikki, I am the Creator Success Manager, and you are?
Office assistant.
Super important, or we might all starve. No offense. Oh, unstarving people. Let's start talking streaming! And not offend my immediate co-host, who probably kicked my ass.
Yep.
Probably. Okay. Just two quick announcements today. I don't have a big list of news stories as I did the other time. So Mobcam, our IRL app, had a recent launch. And now during your live streams, you'll see in the upper left-hand corner a little eyeball with the view count, which we've always had. But if you tap on that, you will now get a drop-down. And I wanted to have a picture to show you, but I don't. But it'll give you a drop-down with all the platforms you're attached to and who's watching on those platforms, which is super cool.
I think it's super exciting. You're able to see where your audience is really coming from, which is super useful in how to move forward with the streaming.
The only thing that we do is if you got an analytics report at the end with all that data, which is hopefully what we can push forward through next. If we find the time. There's a lot of stuff going on in this company, and not enough people to do it all yet. That's not, I mean, that's accurate.
Yeah.
But potential growth coming. The other thing I wanted to say, and I'm not being paid for this, nobody's giving me money or free products or anything.
That sounds exactly what someone would say.
If they were getting it for free. That's not how that works. There are laws in place so that you have to disclose that you're actually getting paid, not if you're not getting paid. But I wrote this all cheaply. Black Friday might be a month away, but it's come early to Amazon. No, guys, the Elgato Capture HD 60 is down to $139. I'm not going to read the 0.18 cents, but I just did. Which is a $40 drop. Yeah, man. It's such a weird. It's such a weird. Who's like, we really need that 18 cents.
Look, I was ready for that, but those 18 cents.
Guys, $139 is fine, but we need that 18 cents. I gotta live. I gotta get my mac and cheese. Yeah, it normally sells for around $179, and it is a capture device that runs 1080p up to 60 frames per second, which is the gaming standard, and it has a USB connection. USB 3 connection. So there you go. That's that. Get on that if you don't already have that and you need that. Or just use Mobcrush for your mobile and don't worry about that junk because that's a pain in the butt to work with.
No one's paying you.
Nope. Well, technically,
Mobcrush
kind of pays me to say the Mobcrush side of things. I did not set the rate enough for anything, FYI. And then that's all old stuff. And now, okay, let me grab the chat back on here. I have it somewhere. What? Did I minimize it? Where did I put my chat? Oh, it is here. Yay, the chat. Hey, Brian, what's going on? I should actually have posted stuff in the Discord. Well, I did, but not in a place where people look. All right. Anyway.
You have a lot going on in your computer.
I do. I never close tabs. I must have 70 tabs.
That stresses me out.
I get stressed out when I have to restart Chrome, and I'm like, oh, my tabs! I don't know how to save tabs in a good, organized way. Of like, I might need to look at that again.
You're like one of those people who have like 800 emails. Are you one of those people?
I'm a digital hoarder, not a real life hoarder.
Sure.
Let's take a look. There's no email. Oh, it doesn't show.
Oh, you already have notifications that are red. I can't have any of that.
It doesn't show it on my email.
You know, there are people in the office who have like 1,000 unread emails.
But I also have like,
oh my goodness, no.
20,000 unread emails.
No, I can't deal with
I also have like 10 email
giving.
Boxes because I have so many different projects.
I have my apps all in folders, alphabetical.
Holy moly! Jesus.
The folders are in alphabetical order, and the apps
you
inside
have
those
one
folders
screen of mobile apps.
Yes, I do.
That's ridiculous. Let's see. I just recently cleaned it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And
how
then
do you know
this
where anything
fifth one.
is?
The most important ones are on the first screen or in the dock. And then it's just kind of muscle memory.
You're a mess. Just kidding.
There's already goes on this screen.
Well, there you go. That's what's really important.
And my school's checkup mobile app. This is the stupidest thing ever.
What?
My kindergartner
Yeah.
doesn't get report cards, but she gets...
it's on the app?
It's an app, and she gets points per day. This is so off topic. But,
kids these days.
But nobody from Discord or from the Mobcam Discord's in here. These are all my friends. Hey guys.
Hi. Wait, you're friends?
Yeah,
This is playful banter, right? That's
one time only co-host. So here we go. This is my kindergartner's class. That's the weekend. There you go. 1 point for participating. It's so pointless. So the first week she was there, she would get like 2 to 3 points a day. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay. And now she gets like 1 point a day. And I'm like, but there's no information so that I know, like, did the teacher just get too busy? Because, like, they're actually teaching stuff now that they're a weekend, past a weekend. Like, I imagine, yeah, you got 20 kids in your class. You got to sit down for 20 to 30 minutes to be like, okay, Betty gets 8 points because something. Johnny gets 2 points, whatever. It's going to take time. My other daughter is Iris.
So cute. I think I've met a Betty.
It's an old.
I like
She's named after her great grandma.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then Iris, I don't know where my wife got that. I basically was vetoed on a first child's name. Like, we went into that relationship with, like, my first kid's going to be named Betty. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay. And then that actually came to pass. And I was like, okay, I guess you told me that. And then the second time, we had this giant list. And I don't remember how Iris came to be. There was a lot of stuff. She wanted, like, I think Dolores was one of her names.
Ooh.
And I was like, not so much.
The good thing is that you have a short last name. So you can kind of play around.
But I'm not going to say
this
my
just
legal
in,
last
ladies
name.
and gentlemen.
How do you not know my legal last name? You're the office assistant. Hey, what's up,
It's just in, I don't know what my job is.
We're in Santa Monica, California, working for Mobcrush, somewhat talking about live streaming and the live streaming industry. So the topic I was going to put out there was tomorrow I'm going to Digital Hollywood, which is a local sort of convention, more of a networking event, I would say. And then later in the month I'm going to TwitchCon, which is a much bigger known convention. So I was going to talk about conventions in general, but then we got sidetracked.
Yes.
And I'd rather talk about anything. I don't really have a particular need to talk about TwitchCon and all that if it's not filled up with people wanting to talk about live streaming. I should tag founder and leaders in the thing, maybe. What am I looking for? Discord? All right. But, yeah. What were we talking about? Names?
Names?
Okay.
How do you feel about your name?
Sam?
Yeah. Do you feel like you deserve more?
I'm okay with it. I didn't go through like, or maybe I did. I don't recall going through a big phase of like, oh, I'll be a different name. Maybe when I was like 7. Just tag a few people really quick.
See, it was complicated with my parents. I have a very long last name, so they wanted to make sure that their concern was they didn't want me spending a lot of time filling in my bubbles on the SAT.
Huh.
That's what they...
Because of how long, because of the name
How
thing?
long, I don't even know if kids these days bubble anymore.
Yeah, I haven't taken
apparently they're
SAT
getting grades on an app, so...
I know a kindergartner is. Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, is this something that teacher chose to do, or is it like an LAUSD standard now that everyone uses this app? Because I don't know. Like, nobody has said anything about it. It was just like, hey, we're using this app. And it came from the teacher. I'm like, okay, what is it? What does it do? And, hey, founder, there you are. Hey. What's going on? So we're kind of talking about live streaming conventions and half not.
Yeah.
This is Nikki from Mob Crush. Should I frame this better? Nope, that's how. That would be it. I should sit further back. Now we're almost the same size. Yeah, that's the illusion. Forced perspective-ish thing. Oh, yeah, so the thing I was going to say about that app. My daughter has, her kindergarten has an app where they get points, which is kind of like grading. When they first sent this email out, I like looked into it, and it gives you like, this is how the app works. And they would show things like, they send like a picture of like, hey, we did this thing in class today, class part, like, oh, everybody did a painting. We never get that. We just get 1 point for participation, 1 point for teamwork, and it's the most devoid of useful information thing ever. Right. It's like, great, what did she participate in? What did they learn today? Give me something. It's like, I don't even care that there's points. I'd rather know, just send out a blanket statement. Hey, in class today we learned about Thanksgiving.
Right.
Great.
Plus it's kindergarten.
Yeah.
How much are you really?
Teamwork.
Right, yeah. But like, I don't know. I'm not a parent, but like, would you really want to know about everything that always happens in the class?
I don't even know about everything.
Yeah.
I just want an overall,
Yeah, so you have a parent-teacher conference, and that's about it,
Evan says, how about human interaction in the kindergarten class? I mean, I guess that's teamwork and participation. What do you mean? Do you mean something more than that? Like, maybe my kid punched another kid? That's interacting.
That's intense
I would want to know that, I suppose. Like, how many points is that?
Probably.
Knocked him off his feet. 2 points.
My favorite day, I loved parent-teacher conference.
Oh, yeah.
I just loved being praised.
I mean, I guess
that was a perfect job.
Yeah, I can sense the perfectionist.
Yeah. Can you tell by my app screen?
Stop putting electronics in kids' hands.
Ooh.
No, I fully agree with that. We are extremely strict on screen time with our kids. Really? They get like about 2 hours a week total. It's usually all at one time.
Is that TV, phone?
Everything. Anything that is a screen that moves. So there's 2 exceptions to that. The one is the school itself has like some kind of iPad course thing happening.
Right.
And I at first was like, I don't know about that. And my wife was like, she's very strict about this too. And she was like, under the context of learning, she thinks it's fun. And I'm like, okay. But there is something that happens,
Right. No,
to your psychology when you are like here all the time.
It's odd because I was in high school when I started implementing iPads into the classroom.
Oh, wow.
And it was really great because I didn't have to carry around books or anything like that.
Right.
But when I look at like my little cousins and everything, they know how to work technology better than I do.
Yeah.
Like they're 3 and have their own iPad.
Yeah, see, we have one old phone that they get to use when they're like in a plane on a trip.
Right.
And that's it. Because otherwise they'd be a nightmare.
Restless, right.
Yeah. Teachers are getting lazy nowadays. I don't disagree with that. And so my second thing, and this isn't really a screen, but our daughter gets to use Alexa every day,
Oh, well, yeah.
and I think that's fine. It's the equivalent of using the Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always a fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely a big pro to allowing kids to access this technology and everything like that.
Yeah.
But there's a balance that needs to be made, of course.
Definitely.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like growing up with that can lead to some social problems.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even with the limited amount I had as a kid, because it wasn't all connected. Like I was around when the internet was still suction cups and a phone that you put into it. So it was still a very non-social experience in a lot of ways, even though pretty much all you were doing was trying to find people to talk to at that point. Yeah. So it was all just message boards.
I actually feel bad for teachers nowadays because I feel like they've had to adjust so fast to all of this.
Yeah, the ability to, like, the mobile aspect of it is, I think, what really drove the nail into the coffin of, like, just any kind of interaction with real life and, you know, concentration and stuff like that. It's like, even actually doing something like this, where I'm talking to other people, like, the urge to be like, what's on my phone is, like, so strong. It's terrifying.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's hard because you get this big connectivity to other people through the internet.
Yeah.
Where you feel like you can talk to anyone at any time and everything, but it can also be incredibly lonely.
Oh, yeah. I was just listening to a podcast. I listen to, like, 2 Twitch podcasts and the Tim Schmoyer YouTube podcast. I'm trying to remember who said it. But somebody was talking about, like, I think it was Tim Schmoyer, and he was just talking about how, and this kind of actually ties into the actual thing I was going to talk about. He was like, you go to a convention like VidCon and suddenly realize how big YouTube really is, because you can be on there and be like, how come nobody's talking on my videos? And it's such a lonely thing. And combating that is, like, so important.
Yeah.
Yeah, and being aware of that as a creator.
Yeah, I mean, I think the whole purpose of YouTube as a creator has totally changed over the past, like, it's really fast.
Yes.
I think YouTube used to be people who create just because they really like making videos.
Yeah.
And never really expected anything more from it.
Right.
And now creators are so dependent on what kind of views they're getting, what kind of demographic is it, and it's a whole different ballgame. And I think that can make new creators really shy away from creating because they're not getting an immediate satisfaction.
And it's going to change in another 12 months. Like,
probably.
Another 14 months. It'll be a completely different thing. Like, the trends on YouTube is so weird. All right, I'm going to catch up on the chat really quick. Brian says, no way social interactions with folks around the earth rules. Evan from YouTube says, I am not against tablets. It's paper friendly, but somehow they are going too far. Yeah, I mean, it needs to be way more restricted. I mean, in the context of a class, you get a half hour of usage, that's fine. But parents are very lazy and will be like, oh, here's an iPad.
Right.
Do what you want, Timmy. Don't bug me so I can actually...
No, I definitely see that. At restaurants, kids are always...
Yeah, and, like, it's the same thing that, you know, parents used to do, like, go watch TV for 10 hours. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like, there's really not a huge difference, with the exception of access. Because, you know, TV was very limited and you can only watch what's on. The internet, you can look up all sorts of bad things.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is a whole separate debate. Because I'm
parental control.
Yeah, like, was more talking about just the effects of, you know, looking at a screen for that amount of time. It's not great for you. Evan, let's see. Evan says, you don't want to see my ugly face on cam. Well, there's a whole wave of AR stuff coming out there, right? You could just live stream through your Snapchat now, through Mobcam. So you log into Snapchat, and you set it up with the face cam thing, and then just go into Mobcam and, like, screen share that way and live stream, so you have, like, whatever crazy face. Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm concerned.
I also.
Snapchat just came out with that new feature with all the different like users create.
Oh yeah, you
saw
can
that.
upload your own AR masks.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I have Snapchat. I don't use it actively.
I actually use Snapchat more than any of my other.
Really?
And I talk to a lot of people around here because no one uses Snapchat much anymore.
Yeah. See, I used it for
I'm
a little
not a big
while.
Instagram person. I have it. I'm not a big Instagram person. It depresses me.
Yeah, see, that's how I feel about Facebook.
Yeah.
And kind of, Facebook depresses me. Twitter pisses me off. And Instagram is mostly a viewer experience for me.
Yeah.
I used to post a lot, and now I'm always
like, I should probably do that.
The last time I opened Snapchat, they had changed it so much, I couldn't figure out how to find my friends. I could only find their
You know what's fun
stories.
is always looking at, food's here.
No, that's the problem with doing this right now. It's
yeah.
like, lunchtime.
Is looking at your app usage. That's always a fun activity. For if you go to battery, you can see what the battery.
Right.
You know.
Let's compare.
But usually Snapchat's up at the top. But I was updating my Bitmojis.
Okay.
Last 7 days.
Wow, that is not surprising. Oh, last 7 days. Let's do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Still Z Warfare.
Z Warfare, 54%, and then 8% is Instagram, and then a different game.
In the new iPhone update, which I haven't done yet, you're able to see more what your screen time on different apps is. You get a lot more analytics on the new. But I just haven't updated because I feel like that's a time commitment, and you know what's sad is I'm like I can't use my phone.
I also have not updated it
because I don't want to be without my phone for like how long does it take to update? Which is really sad.
Yeah. I really need I have apps on there where I'm like, should I delete this or should I not delete this? And they're already like offloaded. It's just the ghost image of like you once liked me. Help, bring me back.
You feel guilty about it.
And like. When was the last time I used that app? I really need something that tells me, like, you should really delete this now. You're wasting space on your phone. Because I always fill my phone up, and then I have to, like, download everything. And, like,
I get made fun of because I hoard photos.
Sure.
Yeah.
See, I usually have a thumb drive in the pocket that plugs into my phone, and that's what I do.
Oh.
But I don't know where I put it. I took it out for some reason. And now I don't know where I put it, is the one problem with that whole concept. They need to make like a bigger hard drive that plugs into your phone and just downloads everything.
That's like the opposite that you usually hear people say. I need you mean like a size bigger?
Yeah, a physical, because like that one's too small. It's a thumb drive. And I like usually carry it around with me. So if I take it out of, that's the one thing that you use that little pocket for, that everyone's like, what's that little pocket on your jeans for?
Originally for change?
Yeah, I figured. But have you ever put change in there?
No,
it's so hard to get that out. It's impossible to get that out.
Yeah.
Also, I forgot what year we were looking at. Haven't you ever put a Bitcoin
watch.
in there?
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're for thumb drives. That's what you do. Put a really slim thumb drive in there.
I used to put it on my keys. I did a keychain. Do that.
Yeah,
I never forgot it.
Bulky. I say that, but then my keys are
Oh my god.
That's probably the size of a thumb drive.
Wait, what's going on? Is that sand?
Oh, yeah, this is, I don't know why I got this. I should just take this off. It's sand from San Diego. This is we have, like, someone staying at our house key, so I take it off, and I just never took the top off.
Sand.
I used to just
That's
have
like when
that.
you get water from the fountain of youth.
Yeah.
And you're like, or tap water.
Snow from wherever you get. Alaska, and then it's a bottle of water.
I don't know. I'm from Florida. I don't know what snow is.
How are your peeps down there? How was your hurricane?
Fine. I'm from South Florida.
Oh, good.
So, it hit the panhandle.
Yeah.
Which font enough king.
But who these people?
No.
What?
I was reading a really interesting article that's talking about resuming school after the hurricane hit. Which I remember was a huge thing when Wilma hit. I was out of power for like 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
But school started up. So I remember getting ready for school in the dark. And because once the roads after then they started.
Wow. Do the schools have power?
The school had a power
generator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was interesting. I've talked to a lot of people around here who like find it fascinating.
Yeah.
About me growing up with hurricanes.
Oh yeah.
But I've still never experienced it.
I have.
I've been here when an earthquake
experienced-
happened, but I haven't felt it, which concerns me a little bit. But
No, there's like small ones all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we could have just had one. Because usually for me, with the small ones, I'll be like, I feel heavy. Like a little lightheaded and dizzy. And that could have actually literally happened. When did we start this? 24 minutes ago? We should check if there was a hurricane.
Yeah.
I mean, earthquake. Because, yeah, that could have totally been what that was. It was actually 5-10 minutes anyway.
yeah.
But yeah, there was like 8 years ago. My sense of time is not great. There was like a biggish one, and I was been on 2 or 3 that were significant ones that I've been around for, depending on the possible. And that particular one, I was in the CNN building, and we're a few floors up. So the higher you are in a building, the more you're going to feel it.
Yeah.
Especially those buildings that are earthquake-proof because they roll.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was on like 6th or 7th floor or something like that. It was like, whoa, what the fudge, man? And so a bunch of us like ran out into the hallway, and we were like, what's the plan here? Are we leaving? Are we going down the stairs? And like, I didn't even realize they had speakers on every floor, but the loudspeakers came on, and they were like, there's an earthquake, everything's fine, continue your day. And then Ashton Kutcher ran out of his office, which I found out was right across from ours, and was like, fuck that, and we went down the stairs, and we're like, Ashton Kutcher's leaving, I'm leaving. So we left.
Gotta follow him.
Yeah, I was like, no way, we're not sticking around for that. Yeah, so that was that one. That was the worst one, because it had a second rumble.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, no, we're gone. We're out of here.
Are you from here?
No, I'm from Philadelphia. So like, I've dealt with
your kids now. Do they have like earthquake drills where they learn what to do?
They actually have next week. No, I think it's this week. I think it's on the 18th. They have an emergency preparedness drill. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if that's earthquake drill or code for shooter drill, which is what I think it is. So I'm not sure. It could be both. It could be the latter, which is super freaky.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did have us prepare like individual kits for the kids.
Oh,
which is weird. It's like a change of clothes and some bars and a water and a canned fruit.
Oh, that's apocalypse.
It's like a backpack of stuff. It's like, oh, and there's like a Mylar blanket. It's like, oh, what? We gotta supply our own Mylar blankets?
Mm-hmm.
Like, isn't that why we have FEMA? Which, by the way, they're doing nothing for this hurricane from what I've seen. Like, this is the worst FEMA turnout yet.
And that's saying something.
And they knew so much in advance that this was, like, the worst hurricane to come. Anyway, so there's that. Do you need to do things for the lunch?
Well, it looked like people handled it themselves.
Oh.
I mean,
what's the lunch today?
It's a taco bar.
Oh. We should get out of here and go eat tacos.
I'm down.
All right. Yeah. All right, so that's all for Streamer's Corner, where we talked about 1 point's worth of streaming.
I don't know, John just sent me a screen full of tacos.
Nice.
So.
That is an amazing amount of tacos.
Yes.
Cool. I will, in theory, be back on Wednesday, but I keep missing Wednesdays because I have so much work in the morning that I forget about it. So I may need to reschedule when I'm doing this. But yeah, I'm going to go eat lunch because I have 2 meetings today.
Ooh.
Interviews with production peoples that aren't us. That's okay. I don't think we want to take on that by ourselves. We want another person so we can make it its own department and then branch off and make it bigger. All right. Cool. Everybody got quiet in here. They're all gone.
I would.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Ow. My feeling organ.
I'm pointing to negative.
All one thing. This fish logo. Where is it?
You're not. Are you okay?
No.
You're
could be an earthquake. All right.
It's time to go.
It's time for tacos. I'll catch you guys later, and I might have other stuff coming up. Yep, that's about it. Bye.